Get up at 6 in the morning and I do my things, and in the end I will have this, and I'll earn a lot of money. Let's start talking. I had a chat the other day again. Boris, how are you doing your restart after the fall from quite a high level that you had? You know, you had your Porsche, you had your fancy apartment, your concierge service, and now you don't have any of that anymore. And still, it's not your main aim to go out there, find something to earn as much money as possible, as quick as possible. Why isn't it that is your focus? And my response was, well, there are many opportunities out there to earn money, right? I've been in the business being self-employed for some 30-some years now. And in those 30-some years, nearly 4 decades, I've had various industries that I was involved in, and most of them involve sales in a way. And when you get into sales, for example, it's actually possible to quickly earn a lot of money. You just have to focus on it, you know, you have to really dive into that topic, and then you have to be disciplined. You have to prospect often. You have to make your calls, your cold calls, your whatever. You need to heavily network, and then, you know, you push your sales. In the end, the disciplined guy, he will have, you know, big numbers, produce bigger results. You know, you have your result and you have your income. Yeah, but the one thing that many people don't understand is, but what's the long-term focus? For that sales professional, the long-term identity picture might be, well, I'm a sales expert, I'm a world-renowned expert in that field in the end, and so that's why I do my cold calls today, and that's why I'm so disciplined, and I get up at 6 in the morning and I do my things, and in the end I will have this, and I'll earn a lot of money. Yes, but if you don't have that long-term vision, why are you going to do it? Just because of the money? Right, and that usually doesn't work. That doesn't work in sales, that doesn't work in many other fields, right? And my idea is not 10 years from now, I'm a sales expert in some specific industry. You know, I don't need to prove that I can do it, and I don't want to do that. The other thing is, as I said before, I'm not going to be a consultant or a coach again, and in 10 years I will be the expert again in that field. I had that in my career before. You know, I was quite known in Germany and in some areas outside, and I had driven it to quite a high level of income and fees, you know, some of the most expensive in Germany, that is documented, and I don't need to prove that again. But I could prove it if I wanted to, if the focus was that in 10 years or 20 years' time, I wanted to be known for being that person as an identity. But I don't. And it's not about making money. It's about, well, what are you passionate about? Why do you get up in the morning? What is it you're building?